Alright, this is a Dodge Neon Dash, first generation. To remove it from the dash, you just pull the top panel off, and there's 4 screws that hold it into the dash. The problem I'm going to show you how to fix is when the gauges start going wonky, you have some bad connections in here. First step, you'll have some little silver screws, 6 of them on the back here to remove this panel. Set that aside. You have to disconnect this connector, and anywhere you see a silver screw, you need to remove it. So on both sides of this, you'll have one over here, one over here, one over here, and I think there's one more up there. Take all those screws out, and then carefully remove it, because you'll have pins coming through this board that are connected to gauges on the other side. So kind of just wiggle and jiggle and pull that off once you have all the screws out. If it's not coming off, make sure you didn't forget a screw, because if you pry too hard, you'll break something. Okay, when this comes off, be able to see the other side of it. The other side of those connectors is this row of pins and this row of pins. And what we're going to do is use an electronics soldering gun and go through and solder each one of the pins again. Vibration, driving it down the road, things like that will cause it to get loose. You lose a connection and your gauges will be all over the place. The owner of this vehicle had a temperature gauge that would peg itself just whenever, and the speedometer was bouncing up and down. So what I do is put a little bit on there to warm it up, heat up the pin, give a little bit of solder. When you see it melt on the bottom side, you're done. Okay. Give that one a little bit more. Okay, and then you repeat the same process for the other side. I'll let you do the other side.